Hello children, welcome back to our English class again. I hope you all are safe and healthy at home. Yes, in last class we studied about Swami Vivekananda. Today we will continue with the exercise part of the same lesson which is there after the lesson. First part is the glossary part children, where they have given 5 words with their meanings. First one is the spiritually, the concept of being a good human being. Second one is to dedicate, to devote. Third one, desire means to wish. Earnest means to be serious. Wandering from going from one place to another place. We will go to the next bit now, which is to choose the correct answer, choose the appropriate answer. Swami Vivekananda established the Belur Math to spread the principles of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Why did he establish the Belur Math? To spread the principles of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Isn't it? You all understood, I hope. Second one, Swami Vivekananda acquired the knowledge of human values. Why did he acquire the knowledge? Because how did he acquire? Now through his spiritual experience. Through his spiritual experience, he acquired the knowledge of human values. Third one, Narendra was born on January 12, 1863. 1863. Fourth one, the audience in the Parliament of Religion applauded Swami's speech because he addressed them as sisters and brothers of America. He addressed them as sisters and brothers of America. So he was honored there. So they gave him a big round of applause for 2 minutes. I hope you all understand, children. Now let us move to the next bit, that is true or false. That is true or false. Swami Vivekananda was a wandering monk because he wanted to spread Hinduism. False. Second one, the audience in the Parliament of Religions did not accept the speech of Swami Vivekananda. No. False. Swami Vivekananda worked for the Universal Brotherhood. Yes, it's true. Fourth one, the words of Narendra's mother made him become a wandering monk. False. Fifth one, Swami Vivekananda went to Chicago as a political leader. False. The Belur Math was established before Swami Vivekananda went to Chicago. False. Now let us go to the next bit, that is about the question and answers. That is regarding the question and answers. 1 or 2 sentences. So I have made them simple, children. How is India described by the writer? How did the writer describe India? India is the land of religions and cultures. People take both pain and pleasure alike. They are dedicated and duty bonded. It is in the page number 1. You can go through the paragraph. You will get the answer also. Now next question. What kind of coachman did Narendra's mother want him to become? Narendra's mother wanted him to become like Krishna, who taught Arjuna. She wanted to become Narendra as Krishna, who taught Arjuna. Third one. Why did Narendra want to be a coachman? Why did he want to be a coachman? He wanted to become a coachman because he felt that it was nice to drive a coach. He was feeling happy in his imaginary world. So he wanted to be a coachman. Why was Narendra named Veereshwara? Fourth one, Narendra was named Veereshwara because their parents considered the child as the boon of God, Veereshwara Shiva. So they named him as Veereshwara. Fifth one, why was Narendra considered a wandering monk? Why was he considered as wandering monk? Because Narendra his desire is to see God. So he traveled all over the country to discover truth. So he was considered a wandering monk. Sixth one, what kind of education did Narendra advocate? Narendra advocated that education should develop a complete human being. He advocated that education should develop a complete human being with the good qualities, whatever a good human being should have. He wanted to educate the people in that way. Let us move to the seventh one now. What made the audience in the Parliament of Religions give a thunderous applause to Narendra? Narendra began his address with words, "Sisters and brothers of America." Immediately there was a thunderous applause from the audience. There was a thunder of applause from audience. Eighth one, what helped Narendra earn respect and appreciation from the people of America? What made that? Narendra told them that everybody should develop a sense of brotherhood and love each other We should not hate each other and we should go equally. Last one, that is the ninth one. Did Narendra believe in superstitions? No, he did not believe in superstitions. I hope you all understood the question answers, children. I want you all to write the question answers in the notebook because there is no space in the reader. And which space are there in the reader, you are completed there only. However, answers are there, children, you are completed there. And where space is not there, you write in your notebook neatly. When you write, you read what you are writing, check the spellings, write it neatly, correctly, touch the line, children. Okay? Now let us move to the next table. Here is a small table given here. Let us see what is the table about the Swami Vivekananda. Date of birth. When he was born? 12th January 1863. 12th January 1863. Next one. Name given by parents? Veereshwara. Name given by parents? Veereshwara. Parents' name? His mother name is Bhuneshwari Devi and his father name is Vishwanatha Datta. What all characteristic traits he was having? Leadership, dedicated, sympathetic and courageous. And what was his life mission? What was his goal? To spread the sense of love and brotherhood through education. And last one, what did he achieve? What unique achievements he was having? He founded the Belur Math, speech at Chicago. He spread his achievement. His memorable achievements are founded the Belur Math and he speech at Chicago. And two I have given, children. I want you all one to search from the book and write one good quality of him. Okay, now let us move to the next page. That is about the paragraph writing now. Now using the information given in the above table, write a paragraph in 50 words on life of Swami Vivekananda. You should write a page of information about Swami Vivekananda. You try to write, children. If mistakes are there, let me see. I will check it, okay? How much you know? If you all read the question answers and this table, if you all will complete, no? You all will get exactly more than one page. Understood? I want you all to write in a proper way. Now let us move to the vocabulary part. Here they have given the fill in the blanks and they have given the options also. We have to choose the correct word and fill the blank. Let us see now. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is a very well-known spiritual leader. He is very well-known spiritual leader. Whenever people in despair approached him, he would say that They must be earnest in their belief in the divine. They must be earnest in their belief in the divine. He also used to preach that belief in superstition may not take anyone forward. These were his good qualities. So let us move to the next exercise. Now we will substitute the word, children. Here substitute the following with one word they have given in sentence. We should see which will match there. They have given the options also. Below the sentences they have given the options. A man who drives a coach, what is he called? Coachman. One who believes in the existence of God, he is called as theist. And one who does not believe in the existence of God is called as atheist. And fourth one who doubts the existence of God is called as agnostic. And the last one who believes in serving mankind is called as philanthropist. Now let us move to the next exercise. Here children, they have given 5 words and they have asked you all to write in your own sentence. Here I have given 5 words and I have given the examples. And seeing this, I want you all to make your own sentence. This is for your example. I want you all to use the other sentence and make your own sentence. Understood? Use the word and make your own sentence. These are just the examples with the meaning, in what way you all should frame a sentence. Understood? Now let us go to the next bit, that is the match the following. Match the following to the opposite word. Strong, weak. Strong is weak. Second one, despair, hope. Third one, good, hatred. Good. Third one, good. Good children. Here, strong, weak. Despair, hope. Good, evil. Love, hatred. Life, death. I hope you all understood this. Now let us go to the grammar part. Here, this page number 8, I explained it in the other video which was sent before in the last class also. Yes, about the sentences and how many types of sentences are there. And with their meaning I have explained, and this exercise I want you all to do by your own. And afterwards, you all check it. You try to write, children, what they mean, and afterwards you send, we will check it. Okay, here you see, read the following sentences carefully and identify their kind, type. Write your answers in the space provided. The first one, they have done it, and the second one, third one, here answers are there. First you try to do yourself and then you check it, children, but I want you all to do yourself first. Now next paragraph, read the following dialogue carefully. Imagine that you are on a visit to Bengaluru. You ask for direction to go to St. Martha's Hospital and read the dialogue now. What does it mean? Hello, good morning. Where do you come from? I am Sri Krishna and I am from Chikkodi. Again the other person. Is it your first visit to Bengaluru? The B person is asking, no, it's my second visit. Again the A person. What can I do for you? The B person. How do I go to St. Martha's Hospital? The A person. From here, go to Majestic. Take the bus that goes to the market from Majestic. Ask for St. Martha's Hospital stop. On the opposite side, you will see the hospital. B1. How kind of you. Thank you. Here the conversation is between A and B and the way of expressing how they communicate to each other. Now B, they have given that imagine that you are near the market in your town. Complete the following dialogue. Here they are blank, children. I have given the answers here, but try to, if you want in the other way also, you can frame the questions also, but try to do your own. Okay. I hope you all understood the lesson. I hope you all understood the lesson and all the exercise part. Okay. Thank you, children. Write it neatly, and whatever doubts are there, you can ask me, and I want you all which you can complete in the reader book as much as possible. You complete it. Where space is not there, you can write it in the notebook neatly, and once what you write, you all should read also. Once what you all will write, you should go through that what you have written, you are able to read or no, or just simply write and keep. You should not have that habit. You should know what you are writing, what you are learning, and when somebody asks also, you should be able to answer, children. I hope you all understood what am I saying, isn't it? I know you all are good children, and you all will complete whatever work I have given. And homework, I hope homework also is clear in this part only. No separate homework will be sent now. Okay. Okay, thank you children. Bye.